Gather round, class. Gather round. Good. Are you all here? Let me just take a quick head count, okay? Is that all of you? Oh, hello. Come forward, please. Yes, come. All of you, please. Come closer. Yes, don't be shy. Good, okay. So, as you can see, we have our guest human here again. They have so very kindly offered to volunteer once more. I thank you for that. As you can see, they are not frozen this time. Nope, do not be alarmed. No, do not be alarmed. Humans are very harmless. If they are not provided with any weaponry. Yes, you see there. They are completely in their garb, you see? And they seem to be in a very relaxed state, which is good. We want to keep them that way. Yeah? Now, this particular human is very, very intelligent. Okay. They have signed a contract and a waiver. And basically they have volunteered for the rest of the season. Yes. To be our model, so to speak. Thank you so much for that. Now, this human will be my assistant throughout the rest of the school year. They have no real ties to their earthly world. Yes, they have said that they would rather spend their time here with us. Isn't that just fantastic? Yes, so please give a warm welcome to our human friend. And we are going to go ahead and study them a little bit further today. We're going to take a look at their physical anatomy. Okay, so take out your notebooks, tablets, recording devices, your recording lenses, etc. Okay, wonderful. So, as you can see, the last class we did take a look at the head. Okay. We did not go too far into detail about the hearing. I know a lot of you had some questions about that. We will do that today. And we'll go over some more of the focus aspects of the human. We'll talk about how they are very prone to distraction, but if they put their minds to it, they can focus at times. Okay, I'm going to take a look now, please, at the shoulders. Notice how even outside of the cryogenic state, the human's posture is very rigid right now. I assume this is because they want to make a certain impression on us. Is that true? Isn't that just lovely? Humans are very prone to trying to appear a certain way in order to ascertain in their species a sense of inclusion. Okay? Yes. So this may include getting a new haircut, wearing different clothing, different garments, makeup, jewelry, things that will give them a bit more of a status, depending, of course, once again on the region, okay, where they come from. And I'm assuming, since the last time we spoke about posture, the human's mind now is very focused on trying to maintain that good impression for us today. Now, take a look at the stats. Okay? Take a look at the musculature here and here and see how the human has a sort of sense of trying to always better oneself. Yes? This is very fascinating. They actually go to places designed to work their muscles. Yes, they do, and they pay for it sometimes. Yes. Using their human currency, of course. And they spend strenuous amounts of time, hours even, years, working their muscles in order to become bigger or slimmer, in order to blend in more with the society around them. It's very fascinating. Take a look at this stance here. So the human likes to move in order to feel good. This releases a hormone in their brain. Okay? It releases a sort of a dopamine. It releases feel-good hormones that travel throughout the brain and give a good feeling throughout the rest of the body, leaving the human feeling accomplished, yes, and happy. Yes, exactly. So they call this exercising. Is that correct? Am I pronouncing that right? Yes, they do this exercising in order to feel that sensation. It's very fascinating. Now take a look at the legs. Take a look at the stance. Okay? Yes. See how the human has a tendency to lean on either one foot or the other. Yes. They tend to put the balance of their whole body, their weight, on one side or the other. Most of the time they do shift. They shift from side to side. Good. Look at their hands. How well manicured they are. Yes, very interesting. And the feet. Look at the toes individually. Yes. Similar to the hands. Yes, very good, very good. Except shorter. Yes. And look at how they balance so well on these two. Yes, exactly. Wonderful. And do you think that you have a preference for foot? Fascinating. Interesting. Well, you must all find this rather fascinating, but under our very diligent research, we have found that humans tend to only write things with either one hand or the other. Very rarely can they write with both. And now the human is explained to me that it's quite the same with their feet. Okay. So if, say, you were to kick something like a ball, or you would choose that. Interesting. Similar to their hands. Isn't that just fascinating? How they tend to choose just, yes, it's rather instinctual, is it not? Okay. So you weren't taught this. You just came to be that you chose just one hand or the other. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, this is really rather fascinating, being able to talk to them one-on-one, isn't it? Wonderful, wonderful. I'm very glad you're all enjoying this class. I'm finding it rather fascinating myself. Riveting. Okay, let's go on and move on to doing some focus tests with the human, okay? Yes, as you guys know, we're doing anatomy as well as psychology in this section. So we're just going to take a look at the human's reflexes as well as taking a look at their focus level, which is very fascinating. Now, could you do me a favor and choose one, okay? So you choose either this blue one, okay, or this pink one. Alright. Just choose one color. You don't have to tell me, just pick one. And look at it and focus only on that, okay? Now, note how I'm trying to distract the human. And with all of this peer pressure that is surrounding the human, all of your eyes on the human, and they want to make a good impression. Just like with the posture, they're managing to focus on one. Now, whichever one you chose, I want you to switch and look at the other, okay? Now, take a look at the human, how they are focusing so well. Beautiful, wonderful. Yes, very good. However, if, say, they were alone, or perhaps just one-on-one, they might become distracted. Yeah. Once more, I want you to choose one color. This one is orange. This one is yellow. Okay? Choose one. Okay? And only look at that one. I'm applying now sound to try and simulate a distraction. Very good, thank you. Now, we're going to test out their hearing using these okay? So, could you do me a favor and just look at this for me, okay? Okay, very good. Same thing. Could you look at this for me? Good. Now, please take a look at my nose, okay? Were you able to hear both of them all right? Okay. Were you able to feel it on the skin? Interesting. Okay. Wonderful. We will do the same thing with other testers, okay? Please do not look here. Focus perhaps on something in the background, okay? Note I'm trying to distract the human. Oh, yes, they do focus. But they do tend to get distracted, especially if you put them right in front of their visual. Yes, they cannot see through objects like we can. They're trying very hard. Alright, now, once more, could you please tell me if you feel that? Good. Do you feel that? Okay. Can you feel that? Okay. Which side is closer? Now? Very good. Again? Which side is closer? Which side is closer? Good. Which side is closer? Good. Which side is closer? Very good. Which side is closer? Good. Which side is closer? Good. Okay, so as you can see, the human was able to differentiate a variety of different wavelengths, sizes, closeness, variety. They were able to understand so much more than we could. Yes, they were able to hear when it was further away or closer. And to help them was the actual tickle of air. You see, the human was able to feel when it was harsher, the air, and so they differentiated it and understood that the harsher the air, the closer the puff. Wasn't that just fascinating? Yeah, it's just so fascinated by this human. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this class. We're very excited and very happy that you have agreed to be on board for the rest of the season. And we're very, very happy that you're no longer frozen. That way we can communicate and learn more about your kind. Fabulous. Now, we're going to break for lunch, okay? Afterwards, we're going to take a look at how the human moves, their speech pattern, and how they're able to follow directions. Okay. Alright, let's go. How do you like your cooked habroko? You don't know what that is? Oh, the chef here serves fabulous argdabu. You should come and try some with us. Yes, absolutely. Yes, come. Come on, class, let's go.